when someone is your only option, there's no independence.
A man should be the head of the family.
Someone is not using money as a form of controlling you.
Kila mtu akae na bank savings zake. Keep your own money. Ukijisikia kutoa kufanya vitu zako toa. Ukijisikia kutoa to support the family toa.
So many people are suffering in marriages.
Kapata mna fight over nonsense. Like umetoa do, ukaenda ukafanya vitu azifai.
Nilikupea 200. Umetumia kununua nini na nini na nini?
Nipata 1000 shillings petrol zako nikiosha alafu unaniuliza penye nilipeleka.
How much?
1000.
Employers who withhold pesa ya mtu amefanya kazi nini na unakataa kumpea pesa.
There is this school walirepu Chia Kadedi. Many people are going through some type of abuses.
Yeah. Like sexual abuse.
Yeah, sexual,
mental, emotional, psychological,
And a lot of people, I think, they are not even aware that these things are really happening to them. Until one day, when it is too late, you feel like your energy is being drained away,
Yeah, like you wake up and you realize that you have it's like you have been covered by a cloud of some sort.
It's like a mask.
Yeah.
You have to unwear it.
Like you're so used to living in that situation, you don't even notice it happening.
Like
Kama unaona something like financial abuse, it's easy for you not even to witness it because you even normalize it because you're used to this person providing that when it becomes a point where he's using it to control you, to do his bidding. You're not even noticing that because you are used to this behavior. So that even when the dynamics change a little bit and he's suppressing you in a way because it's manipulation of a sort to keeping you there and not having any independence on the same.
Yeah, sure.
It's really sad because
especially for the couples who share their bank accounts and the savings.
The joint account thing.
I know.
I usually ask myself why they do that. It's a good idea and all, but
you wouldn't do that.
Let me start my. You see,
savings,
trust is good and everything,
no,
but come on.
Now, when it comes to, let's say you have a family, now it has reached that point. You married and you have a family. So, you need that joint bank account, maybe for savings, you want to buy something, mna combine your pesa. And again, moja is withdraw without the other. I think that is how it goes. So you can't do that.
People can't do that personally.
Where is it?
It's not like I'm of the idea that we can do that, but the idea here is not to discourage people from having joint accounts.
I know.
But to encourage people, as much as there is this, have something personal too,
for
so
you,
that
for yourself.
someone is not using money as a form of controlling you. Because when someone is your only option, there's no independence. That is abuse.
So Chief, kuna hii kitu watu wanasemanga that a man should be the head of the family, Now, ladies say that you need a guy who can show you how to go in the dynamics of life.
How to lead, You have to show me the way.
So isn't that a form of leading?
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
But
I will honestly saying that.
I'm just asking.
We are not saying that a man leading is a bad thing.
it's good.
We are
actually.
saying when someone has that power, and in this particular instance, they are the only ones who control the funds. Kwanza hiyo kitu ya joint account unapata, they can even manipulate their partner into always signing off something, because she's like, if you don't do this, you won't get this at the end of the day. You see, that is financial abuse. And most of the time, you won't even notice that it's happening to you, which is really sad because, look around. So many people are suffering in marriages.
But when you get to someone who has the financial illiteracy, you'll suffer a lot.
So what if this guy is doing that because maybe this lady akona, but tunasemanga mostly men ndio wanakuanga na issue ya finances. Like unapata this guy is maybe anaspend sana, maybe anapeana pesa sana. So I guess now it is always the vice versa. So unapata mwanaume ndiye ana spend sana. So what if now this lady
ama ndiye anatoa na ana gamble nayo.
Yeah.
My friends. Nikukute.
But imagine to avoid vitu zingine, si support your joint. Juu utapata mna fight over nonsense, like umetoa do ukaenda ukafanya vitu azifai. So kila mtu akae na bank savings zake. Keep your own money. Ukijisikia kutoa kufanya vitu zako toa. Ukijisikia kutoa to support the family toa. Well,
ama if they at all must have that joint account, make sure as a lady or as a man, whoever, make sure that you have something for yourself in your personal
always.
account. Don't be so dependent on this
The joint
particular
account.
box, because now that is the reason why the power dynamics come in. Kama mtu mwenye anaku, ile kitu ya mtu kukuangalilia, nilikupea 200 umetumia kununua nini na nini na nini, give me the receipt. That is
I hate
abuse.
that shit.
That is financial abuse.
A lot.
sasa nikupe pesa wewe
Accounting for 200 shillings, Richie.
Imagine, like what the hell? Mika when ni mwanaume akina, you are doing that one, no?
Kwa nini?
That is bad manners. That is
A
abuse.
lot, like-
It's you using that to control this lady. You make them feel that they won't be able to live without the scraps
I
that
know.
you give them. I hate men who do that.
And it's like you don't trust your woman with finances.
Yeah.
Ukinipea around 10k niende nifanye shopping, you should trust me with it.
You shouldn't even ask
What I've
about
done. You get
Like, do you think I'm shallow that I won't provide,
I didn't
won't
say-
go and buy shopping
I know.
and bring to the house? Because I think at the end of the day, you're the ones who care about, did our children eat? Did we provide this and that for them?
Exactly.
Do we have enough things in the house?
In
You
the
see?
house.
And you see, if you find a partner who is constantly asking you to account for something, the most smallest of things, like asking me, what did you do with the 50 bob I left on my couch?
Oh, really?
Honestly,
Actually,
like,
not
are we
asking.
honestly
Chwani.
doing
It's
this?
like nipate 1,000 shillings kwa
Wewe nipe
trouser
chwani
yako.
sahi.
No, it's like nipate 1,000 shillings kwa trouser yako nikiosha, alafu unaniuliza kwenye nilipeleka.
How much?
1,000 Kenyan
Okay.
shillings. Alafu unaniuliza kwenye nilipeleka.
Pocket
Oh, really?
change, yeah.
Sini yangu, kwa nini yako?
Not as if that is not enough. It's not even the partners who do that a lot. Kuna hata employers who
Kwa
withhold
kazi.
pesa ya mtu amefanya kazi nini
For 1 month.
na unakataa
Amecall.
kumpea pesa. That is financial abuse.
I know.
Because you know this person needs this money. Unataka kwanza wakuje kwa ofisi yako waanze kubeg, please I need
magoti.
this money.
Can't
You see, it's so annoying and it makes me so mad. I'm like, honestly, do you have to resort to doing such foolish shit to try and prove that you are powerful and stuff? You see,
I know.
it is so sad. It shouldn't even be happening, but sadly, it is happening.
Every
Kama
day.
unaweza pata mtu ameenda kufanya kazi kwa mjengo, alafu anamaliza
Sisi tumefanya
siku,
nini?
anamwambia come back another. No, Joe, this person needs this money
Kwanza
right
watu wa
now.
mjengo wakuanga na tabia mbaya sana.
Kwa nini?
Umeenda umepiga kazi yako kutoka 6 hadi kitu saa 1 usiku. Alafu at the end of the day unasikia boss sijalipwa. Nitakupea mshahara
Ngoja.
next week.
And you have no
I'm
other
like, yo.
option. Ni hiyo tu.
Maana
Bila hiyo unalala njaa.
Yeah, I came here only for my 700. Sasa unaniambia nikuja after wiki alafu unadhani
Nitakuwa
utaniona
nimelala
kesho?
ncha hizo siku zote.
Yeah, man. Watu wa mjengo
Yo.
tunaumia sana.
It's not easy. The
And yeah,
same
mafoma.
way, unaweza kuwa tuseme you have let's say someone elderly or someone mwenye ajielewi. You know, I've seen a case where someone went deaf and then akaanza kudevelop my issues. Then so they were no longer she was no longer able to make good financial decisions for themselves. Then they had a partner, my friend. You know, all the money was squandered. It's the same way your parents could die, God forbid, and then munachiwa mali, and then someone comes into the family, tuseme a relative, na yani because tuseme both
It
of
takes
you are
everything.
young, you're not
Can't-
able to make that decision. They manipulate you into signing over those assets to them. So at the end of the day, you don't know what you signed up for. You remain
Just young.
homeless.
Yeah.
It's so bad. And the fact that it's happening so much in so many places, it's even weird. Whether the fact that you will take advantage of someone who is in a vulnerable position. Kwanza mtu
so
mzee.
bad.
Mtu hata usikii uchungu.
But I guess hiyo kitu ya kuachilia wazee, it's everywhere. Because you find people, unapata kuna mzee tu is in his late maybe 80s, 90s, 100s. Unapata tu ako pale nyumbani na huyu mtu ako na familia, ako na watoto, but is maybe staying alone. Na luckily enough, sasa wanapewa pesa. So kuna hiyo pesa wanapewa na maybe he or she can't manage that money. So kuna ule mtu atakuwa maybe anaandika hiyo pesa, anakuja. So wajua inafaa kutumika kwa matumizi yake. But this guy maybe ni cousin, maybe ni brother, maybe ni mtoto wake. Anakuja anatumia pesa vile anataka. Maybe ako na issues zake za familia, kuna kichaka anataka kununua, anaongeza pesa. Anaanza kutumia pesa huyu mzee. I'm like, huyu mzee sasa amebaki bila kitu.
I actually know a son was doing that. Yeah, to his mother.
Hey, that is so sad.
So bad. Yeah.
Unaona?
Si mamake ni mtu mzee, so hawezi zichukulia hizo pesa. So anagawa katikati, anamletea nusu. Na you see, our grandmothers hawajui ku count and stuff. Imagine I know someone was doing that to his mother.
It is actually so sad. The fact that you will stoop so low, because I call that you stooping so low, because you honestly don't have principles.
And actually, at the same time, it was manipulating her into giving him something
extra
after doing that.
After kumletea namwambia akishosh na unipee pia kidogo. Nifanyie this. Na nampea because you're my grandchild or son. And I'm like, I care about you.
My grandma couldn't differentiate between.
Kwanza mali amefinyilia amefunga hivi.
Na leso.
Kwanza wanaiwekanga ndani ya nguo.
My grandma couldn't differentiate between the notes. Let's say 100, 200, 500, 1,000. And then there was a time nilimpimanga tu nikamwambia shosho si unipe so the 100 shillings. Alinipeanga note ya 1,000. I was like, yo, no.
Hiyo time umesota unakuwa tempted.
Kusholi rudisha.
I'm very faithful when it comes to money.
Oh really?
Kwanza pesa si yangu, sichezi yangu.
Naona venye umesema ya grandparents. There's a girl when you grow up from a family that is struggling, honestly.
I know.
But you've made it to uni, you're surviving somehow.
Yeah, sure.
Alafu mzazi wako anakupigia na kwambia home. Your siblings won't be able to go to school. I won't be able to manage that. I don't have the money.
Enough money.
So you're stressed because you want your siblings to go through life better.
Yeah.
To not struggle the way you have struggled to get to where you are.
I know.
So you tell me, Nafika, you put away your ideals. You're
everything.
Like, I need the money, and this guy has been following me. He's old, yes, but he could give me what I need. So that I can take care of my family, you know. So this girl went ahead, threw her dignity aside and went ahead and slept with this guy. This guy gave her some good amount of money. You know what the girl did? 80% nyumbani to the woman. Yeah, the mother now. And then
the trust for mothers is very hard.
Yeah, so ametumia mamake anajua. My mom knows how we struggle.
So
she knows that at the end of the day, she wouldn't want her other children to suffer the way I've suffered to reach where I am. So she will do better by them.
I know.
But badala this mother apeleke watoto shule, afanye nini hata the house ikuwe better for the kids and everything. Imagine she squandered that money.
Really?
Watoto wakwenda shule.
After mtu ameka
how abusive. I'm like, I threw away everything that I stand for
just for my siblings
to do this, and you do this to me, and you are my mother, you know.
I know.
And I think that is the time I realized, yes, we have parents, but there are some parents, honestly, that I wouldn't judge someone when they say
I hate my
parents, because when someone does that, I mean, I'm from the outside and I feel a particular kind of anger and hatred for this woman for doing this. Just imagine how she felt.
So bad.
There is also these stories za watu wako majuu. Unapata mtu alienda majuu because they are paid in dollars, of course. So that the pay is very high. Anatuma pesa nyumbani, maybe anajenga, maybe ana support familia, maybe ana save. And now when he or she comes back, anapata mzazi alitumia ile pesa yote.
Hakufanya what's necessary.
Yeah. Maybe hata ulijengea kitu ya one bedroom ama
kwanza hata maybe hata wakujenga ile.
Ama
ulikuwa unanunua hata shamba but unakuja unapata there is nothing.
Unapata
all that money
ulikuwa unatafuta kama unapata 50 by 100 yako plot moja hapo. So and then ukiuliza mzazi anaanza kukuambia you know I had problems with money.
You could have said.
You could have said if you didn't have this money what would you have done?
Kwanza anatumia hii kitu ya chama sana. Chama ilikuwa inasema sijui nini.
Chama they had an issue sijui nini ilifanyika nani aligonjeka. So bad.
You could have at least told me niko na hii shida. Mimi singekataa ukitoa pesa, but now you going ahead spending my money without you consulting me. Now that is the problem.
That is
but so now sasa watu wataanza kujua juu mtoto akiachana na huyu mzazi that this is your parent
but that is abuse.
Yeah.
It may not have physical scars but it is abuse all the same. Ni kama the way unaweza kuwa na a husband, let's say these are two people in a marriage in a marriage and then the partner takes credentials. See, we are in marriage. We trust each other with all my things. My cards, my bank accounts, kila kitu. Alafu huyo mtu anaenda anatoa loans na
anatoa kila kitu unabaki
si hata kutoa pesa, anachukua loans with your access things. So you're like,
how I saw it in a movie.
How vindictive.
No, actually saw it in a movie.
By the way, they're happening. By the way, they do happen. And you know, most of the time, even movies are depicting what is happening in real life.
Actually, that one movie, that lady alibaki without anything.
Na bado kuna loans. Imagine.
Amechukua loan na nini zako. Uli trust mtu juu unampenda. Is your partner.
Mapenzi mtu okay, hata leave alone your story ya mapenzi, but now that is deep because this is a person you trust. Unasikia mtoto anakuambia nipe ID yako, unafanyia nini?
Actually it was the other way around. It's a man mwenye alikuwa na bibi somewhere, so they had to agree na bibi yake ajifanye hana bibi to fall in love na a lady with money.
The things people do for money is very...
They are crazy.
I know.
And again, ikikuja now kuna hiki kitu inaitangwa black tax. Actually that thing is so rampant
in actually
in African household.
Now that you're working, you must underline the word must. Lazima
set aside.
Yeah. Ati, let's say you're earning around 70k in Kenya.
40%.
Around 30%.
Tax inachukua half, mind you.
I know.
30k unatuma, maybe uko na mabro wako home, wanasoma, unawatuma 30k, umebaki na 40. Ujalipa rent, ujanunua vitu zako za nyumba, hujafanya nini?
Zakatwa bado.
Yeah. Sasa mwezi hata haijafika wapi? Mzazi tena ndio. Sijui nitumia 5k. I'm like, and that is why unapata most people wanaishi Nairobi but they are never going back home.
Alafu hakuna any progress in their life.
And then kuna watu wanasema tu alienda Nairobi ajaijenga nyumbani.
They just talking,
they don't know. By the way, until you've been in those shoes, you won't ever get it.
You'll never understand.
Yeah. Hey, that is so bad.
Kuna kuanga hata na watu wengine they are in tuseme sisi tu we are a family and we've started a company. Sasa mimi you employ me because we are family and then haunilipi.
By the way.
Wengine walipi. No, I'm like, how do you want me to survive? That is abuse. And you know, sometimes you don't even see that it's happening to you.
Yeah.
Which is even worse because at least with the physical abuse you can see scars.
I know.
But financial abuse, unless you really look into it, most of the time you will assume this is normal life. Yeah.
And I guess wale watu wanaweza kudrag nyuma sana in this life, it's your family.
a lot.
Yeah.
They'll never even support you.
Maybe.
When they support,
Mbona
they
unasikianga
always
relatives eti utanisaidia kupata kazi.
Unatuma
Utaonea
tu-
views sasa.
Unatuma CV. Kazi yako ni kutuma CV. In and out.
Hey, mimi I usually say,
Mhm.
honestly, do that shit for yourself.
I know.
You can't depend on anyone to come through for you when you most
It's a
need it.
lie.
It's you. It's important
It's
to
you
you.
alone.
Only you alone will
I
make it
know.
work.
Yeah.
So
And I guess sasa hiyo kitu you have to learn the hard way. Maybe kuna watu katai there, kuna wale watu wazuri, maybe relatives wazuri. Atakupea kazi, but sasa ile common yenye tumezoea ni hawa. Sawa tu
We're always postponement. They're always postponing the conversation.
Nikasahau.
Jamani.
I mean, sema tu wezi.
Ingekuwa ni yako unatafuta ungesahau.
Yeah.
Exactly. You see,
Mbona yangu ndo nasahau?
But again,
it's like a form of power control, honestly.
I know.
Why are you trying to establish dominance in places that don't even need you to be trying that hard? You know, it's like the people who are abusive to their wives, like physically, like you dare lay a hand on your woman or your man, because you know. By the way, have you heard how they say right now it has become so rampant? Men beating up women,
and the vice versa.
and women beating up men.
That
one.
No. Hatutakubaliana.
If the strength to do so, can't you do it as a lady?
Take you.
Do it.
I think
not?
I don't know how I feel about that, but I think resorting to violence really. But you see, it's not funny. Domestic violence is bad.
It really happens.
Physical
But
abuse, it's bad on a whole level.
But again, si my ladies wanapendanga watu kama you see confessions everywhere, you know.
Richie, are you trying to say someone will wake up every morning to wait to be beaten by someone?
I tell you, that is what most people out here are doing.
But not wanting, because wanting means that I personally want to be abused. I want to be beaten up.
Okay, hakuna mtu anatakanga akuwe abused. But again, mbona unakaa hapo? Why you still there? Reason? Napenda huyu mwanaume, napenda huyu msichana, sijui nitafanya.
Sometimes honestly it's not even about love.
Are you sure about it?
Sometimes people stay because one, they are kids. Two, they don't have a way out. Three, they don't have the strength to walk away from this man. There are so many things. You can't just categorize it to being that they don't want to walk away. Because there are actually some people who don't have that strength. Not everyone has a backbone like me or Maria. Those who can stand up and tell someone to stop your bullshit. Some people struggle with that. Yani ni kama venye unapatanga. The way the millennials usually they normalized being beaten up so bad. Kwanza nakwambia sisi tukiwa high school, my friend tulikuwa tunatandikwa.
So what? Hiyo ni time yenu.
Tulikuwa tunatandikwa. But you see, that is not something we should be normalizing. Because you can't beat me to a point where I am bleeding. Ama inaacha so big marks. Kwanza mimi kuna mwalimu nilichukia. Kuna mwalimu nilichukia nikiwa Nyabururu.
Ukipigana mwalimu ukimpeleka kwa director anafutwa kazi.
Hiyo shule gani?
Ilikuwa private school ya Wahindi.
Heri wewe. My friend, public school. Kwanza national. Nakwambia tulikuwa tunatandika. Kwanza that kiwaya cha Bunsen Burner. My friend, unaambiwa lie down. Na ukiguza tunaanza tena.
Tulipigwa day 1 ya form 1. Juu ya tulikuwa najua mkiwa form 1 ndio umejoin kama leo. And then usiku si mnasoma tu atlas, dictionaries of vitu. So usiku tulikuwa tunapiga kelele. Juu sasa hatuna kazi.
Kuna kitu mnasoma eti mna revise juu mjanza syllabus.
Sasa huyu mwalimu sijui alikuwa anataka kutuprovia yeye ndio kusema hiyo shule.
Shipigwa huko.
Dominance.
Tuliekwa Bunsen Burner na hiyo it was the first time tuone hiyo kitu.
Na kwanza kile kirola
wanatumia na vile ni chungu na ni ngumu. Tuliekwa mgongo. I tell you hiyo class ilinyamaza.
Kwanza tulikuwa tunaambiwa lie on your lock. And we are in a girls school. Walikuwa wanatutandika kama maboy.
That's what was happening before ni transfer.
Tulikuwa tunagongwa.
Kuchapwa sana.
Hapana, sinaona ni ile tulikuwa ilikuwa imefika point ile that kind of punishment walisemanga it's for the men because men are tough-headed, you have to be tough to them. Na kuambia mtu mwanaume ametoka tu kwake kuja kuchapa wasichana shule.
Ndio?
Basi mwanaume anapaswa kuwa tough like
oh god. Sasa nyinyi ndio mnaharibu.
Ni kama twende mahali na wewe alafu unaenda kupigwa na umesimama hapo.
Wewe mbona unaingia kwa vita?
Sijaingia. Ungepatana na mchokozi.
You ladies mnakuanga aje? Yaani unaona tu unachokozwa na unataka kuendelea kuchokozana tu kwa kutetea. Sasa ona.
She'll be coming out at that point.
Oh god, no. Wewe kwanza pigwa.
Really?
Apigwa kwanza, mimi nitaangalia nitaingilia later.
Just so you know, do not dare date Richie.
No.
Mnasikia?
Wewe pigwa tu kwanza. Mimi nitaingilia tushamalizia because mbona wachokozana? Maybe hata ni umeenda ukachokozana. Let's say you drunk. Umeanza kuchokoza watu alafu wamekuweka kufi. Sasa mimi niingililie. I mean no, I won't do that.
What is your work as a man there? Why have a girlfriend at all?
Mbona kuchokozana?
But it doesn't come. Ni kama uonangi yote tu videos twenye unaweza kuwa unatembea na chali yako alafu mtu a shove your guy. Ushaona those two videos, the way that girl retaliates. Same thing, same concept. Same concept.
Hii ni umeenda kuchokozana.
Your work as a man is to toil even when toil very hard even when I am causing chaos.
Hapana.
But I thought men love chaos, yeah?
We do.
They love women who fight.
You see now things are changing. Si kama kitambo. Me by the way kusema tu kweli vitu zina change. Angalia kwa social media. Unapata mtu ameenda amechokozana ni dem. Atapigwa tu wanaume wakiangalia. Because watu wamezoea.
Sio wanaume wanaangalia dem akipigwa are full of shit.
No, they are not. I really support them.
Can you keep quiet? What do you mean you support them? Are you a violent man?
No.
Because we are trying to deviate from people who are abusive, especially physically.
Sasa pia nyinyi mwache kuchokozana.
Ni kama mtu tuko uni hapa. Mtu anaishi na boyfriend, ati alafu boyfriend anamgonga mpaka anafura hapa. Boyfriend
taribika sura.
Boyfriend anakupiga.
Na
si bwana yako.
Unaacha kuwa pretty.
Na anakupiga and you still go back. That makes me sad because you keep going back. It's never enough. At what point are you ever going? Do you want him to kill you to decide that I've had enough of this bullshit? I am walking away. Because how many do you guys see the amount of instances or cases right now of people being killed by their romantic partners? It's either a woman killing the husband or the husband killing the woman. Or even most of them, they're not even married legally. It's a come-we-stay kind of situation.
Unapata ni sijui na kuanga wivu, sijui something like
mara sijui mtu amekukataa na una force. Why are you forcing?
Mina, kuna kitu
wasichana venye wanasemanga wasichana sijui ni what ratio to ratio. Yeah. And you still want to kill someone because they told you no. How fucked up?
I mean, ukiambiwa no way step. Mimi nasemanga there is a lot of pretty women out here.
If all men thought like that, they will stop this bullshit of even we wouldn't be having cases of femicide so badly right now. Because if people accepted that it's not working anymore and walked away peacefully instead of causing chaos, it wouldn't be happening. So physical abuse has become so rampant.
But kuna wanaume. I guess again kuna culture ya wanaume wanakuanga like I'm the man, so
you have to listen.
Honestly, to me, a man who raises his hand to prove a point or to try and assert dominance, that is a man who is very weak.
I don't know, kuna hika video fulani hii imekuwa ikitrend juzi. An example of it. Mwanaume alienda kwa introduction, akashindwa kuintroduce bibi.
Kwa intro ya nini?
Because of that masculinity, like ni vile mnaenda family gathering, unaanza introductions. Mwanaume alishindwa kabisa.
Kwa nini?
Introduce baby.
Mimi nakuacha hapo. Hakuna kitu tunaambiana. What do you mean unashindwa kunintroduce?
So what if mtu amelelewa hivyo utamblame?
Amelelewa vipi?
Like ametuaje?
Amelelewa to not
napenda
speak.
Kuendelea hii kulelewa.
Okay,
yes, you've been brought up like that. Ni kama mtu aseme eti grow up akiona watu wakipigana so anajua ni normal. When you are growing up, what is the use of you even going to school and studying if you are still that shallow minded?
Kuna watu hawajaipata hiyo privilege, by the way.
Privilege ya kufanya
kila mtu ameenda primary
na kukua exposed. Not everyone, by the way.
Squeezy everyone hakuna kurepeat, so si kama kitambo ile watu wanaogopa kurepeat shule. Kila mtu anaambiwa hata uscore 100 marks in KCPE bado unapata shule.
I know.
So you see, education has been accessible. Wachana na sasa hivi wenye wanajaribu ku-make an expensive thing, but it has been accessible.
Let me give you an
it's
example.
It's supposed to open your mind.
Let me give you an example of our fellow brothers, the Kalenjins. Our two, according to the interactions that I've had with some of them, I'll say some, not all. These guys are so entitled.
The Kalenjins?
Yeah.
Why?
These guys are so entitled. Hadi wasianga dem mkale anasema mimi kuolewa na mwanaume mkale because of that entitlement. They do that. But sasa wasikia mtu vile anakuelezea yenyewe unaona I won't call it primitive nature, but wanakuanga na hiyo entitlement ya because I'm the man. Always niambia kitu. You'll do a mistake. I'll do a mistake, but I won't own that mistake. Reason, I'm a man. Na utaniambia kitu.
I hate that. All so those people who think along those lines, who are always looking for a way to beat someone up, to do this and that to someone. So shallow, so foolish. I hate them. Kwanza bullies. For me, bullying is a trigger. I hate. I'm never even able to watch a movie that has a bullying element because I can't stand it. People should even be scared to raise their hand on anyone.
I know.
Yeah, because before even it gets physical, it starts mentally. Someone is manipulating you. You're being gaslighted. You feel like you're not even in control of anything. Just sometimes you don't even realize that someone is abusing you mentally, which is really bad.
It's very hard.
Yeah, because that is how people get stressed. They get depression, those disorders, bipolar stuff. Because of all of these things playing a role into that.
And some people are very good at that. Kwanza hapo kwa the manipulation part.
Tactics kibao.
I mean, sometimes nakanga hivi nafikiria vile naweza manipulate mtu naona nitampeleka jehanamu direct. Because I'll be very good at that.
You see, I'm
not saying.
I think that's sorry.
Yeah.
Sijasema mimi nafanya hivyo. I'm just saying, if I could do that, I'll do it so good. Like nitamanipulate tu mtu aone yes ni Bazzers pekee. Hakuna mtu mwingine. You know? And I'll manipulate you so good.
I know.
That you will feel like utaenda kwa watu wengine unirudie.
And you see that is bad. That is now the other side of it. Ingine ni they belittle you. You feel like you are nothing,
I know.
And they make you feel weird. It's like now bullying, the way it can get physical, it can be mental too. Mtu anakufanya you feel like you know nothing.
But I think
you
are nothing. Not allow that.
You are nothing. You are not nothing. My dear, this journey of self-love, it doesn't come like this on your plate and fall like. You have to work on it. And for you to realize that you have to work on it, you have to have been through so much shit.
I know.
Yeah.
Ama you've come from a family that has taught you that. Because honestly, you never notice it until you are down there, that you have been hurt so bad that you no longer want to ever be in a position where you feel that way. You no longer want anyone to ever have that kind of power over you. So self-love is a journey. It doesn't just happen. You work on it.
And some people even isolate themselves.
Yeah, because self-esteem, honestly,
It's very
it
low.
takes a deep dive sometimes.
Alafu kuna watu wanakuanga tu so naive. Like so unapata huyu mtu kukuwa manipulated, it's very easy. I guess hata wengi ndio maana wana fall victims of such. Unapata mtu akona issues tu zake za life, hatukatai. But before they make a final decision on something, they have to consult another person. Na atafanya venye ameambiwa na huyo mtu. I mean, come on, you can make your own very own decisions. Si lazima consult mtu.
True.
Yeah, but some people don't say that.
But
so,
when you learn emotional intelligence, I think it's hard for someone to manipulate you in a way.
And that is still a case. Because now when you say emotional intelligence, what do you mean about that?
Because there are actually people who are so good at it, so they use it against you. They read you like a book. And I hate that, because why are you learning something to come and
From
use
me?
it against me?
I mean,
you have
isn't that
nothing
what
better
you
to
want?
do with your time,
See, let me ask you guys. Si mnasemanga as a man I should know what you want. Yeah?
But
So,
don't use
I'm
it
trying-
against me.
No,
Relevance.
Relevance, you want me to know you.
But you say to me against me.
I'm not using it against you. I'm just using it to know you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You Richie. No,
That is
romance.
abuse. That is abuse. The same way someone would, you know how gaslighting has gotten so common and rampant in whatever kinds of relation. Inaweza kuwa in a family setup, inakuwa in a relationship setup.
I know.
Sometimes it's your friends.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm like, honestly, and you're supposed to be the people who care
We
about
support
me,
each other.
or the people I care about, and I'm like, why would you do that to me?
me.
Why would you make me question everything
My word.
that I stand for, everything that I believe in, make me feel like I am going crazy? Because literally, I think that is the aim. They want you to be so unstable. You never ever believe in yourself again,
Or do
in
something
anything.
good for yourself.
Yeah, and I hate that. I never ever want to be in the same room with someone who is trying to do that to me, because I
You
will
have
beat
me.
the shit out of them.
You have me.
Nitakupiga Richie.
Nipige.
Wewe. Gaslighting is so bad. It can be so subtle that you won't even notice it. And that is even worse. Because you realize it when you are so deep into it.
Very late.
When now you no longer even have any stable ground. You're just
Kitambo kuje kurealize, number one, you have no friend. Reason, maybe you're in a relationship, mtu amekuonyesha ni yeye. Like everything, is maybe he or she is under control. So kitambo kuje kurealize, maybe the people who you were close to hawako anymore, washapotea. Again, the decisions that you make, you must consult first, because umekuwa manipulated in a way, ama kitu unafanya unaonyesha hapana, si hivyo ni hivi.
So it's the same way someone will be in a relationship and then you see maybe one of the partners is so insecure. Yeah? One of the partners is so insecure. One of the partners is so insecure. So anaanza in a way, anaanza kukumeku feel like these your friends are not good.
I'm not sure.
And that is how you start isolating someone. And you see, isolating people from your life so that unabaki ni wewe na yeye. Not even the relationship with work. It's now more of like, now you will only depend on him.
But you need
That
your friends,
building that
actually.
codependence, it is so bad and it's happening a lot. But honestly, insecure about my friends, you also have friends.
But don't you think that okay, let me ask you, ni kitu tu nasikianga watu wakisema that men are so good in identifying the other genders. Tuseme uko na beshte na wewe maybe uko na beshte, so at the first encounter I'll tell kama ni rafiki yako. Don't you think that men are good at that?
I can't say in particular men are good at that, because you can even
You
get
really
someone.
hate men, Gloria.
You can even get someone who doesn't even rise up to
Gloria,
your
you
level
hate
of
men.
intelligence. I don't hate men. I just don't think it goes without saying to assume that a man will know that. Yeah, it doesn't go without saying.
But you personally, you'll know whether someone is real friend or
but
not.
Okay, mimi according to how I see the friendships are most of the girls yenye naonanga unapata these girls when they meet wako hivi you know?
They're not together.
Sasa unapata huyu ako hivi huyu ako peke yake, the stories that they giving msichana anakuanga siku ya birthday yake
so
hi
bad.
Queen. I'm like, yo, you guys, kwani shida
so many faces.
Yeah.
That's what we
so
call
many faces.
I mean, guys, come
mask sana.
manze, and then mnaanza
kukutana, it's not like, good.
Yeah, so that is how I'm saying unampatanga it's easier for me to tell.
The same way a friend who is mine ataniambia that guy is cheating on you.
Yeah.
I know.
And sometimes it's true, sometimes it's not
true.
So you see, it's the same case. You can be true or you can be trying to be vindictive.
But again,
you want to manipulate me into only having you in my life. You know that happens.
You see, the information that I give you, at least pia wewe unafaa kuwa na akili yako.
You know what to take and what not to.
Yeah.
You pick the positives and leave the negatives.
Sawa, ushafanya hiyo. No, don't be that stupid.
Kama watu wengine unaweza kuwa na beshte ama a partner. Kikosana hivi you have an argument. I will kill myself.
Just
nigga, kill. Let's see. Why would you see? And that is so subtle. You won't even notice this person is trying to manipulate you. But that is a form of abuse. I will kill my friend if I slap you.
Just do it.
And I'm like, why will this be a conversation? You know, because I'm like, are you trying to? I don't even know what you're trying to do because at the end of the day, you're trying to make me
something else.
Yani, give my will up in terms of, let's say maybe we've had an argument and I want to walk away. Yeah. Then you're telling me, Mimi, I will kill myself.
Just do it.
Are you living for me? Did I give back to you? Na tutaendelea na maisha.
Kesho yake.
Nitajiua, I will harm myself. There are actually those people who cut themselves and all that.
At least clean yourself, it's very easy.
Yes.
Unaweza jua tu haraka ukufe tu uendange juu hata hili.
Tunakusahau by the way.
Haraka sana.
Kwanza nakwambia the way I will use a knife. Nini. Yo.
Because sipendi kusikia that physical pain, so.
Yeah, how do you even start, you know? And
that.
some people, you know, they wouldn't do it, but they are just trying to manipulate you. Yeah. Something. Yeah, they're they want you to do everything. They say, I'm like, you don't think I'm my own person. I was a person before I met you.
So?
With you gone, I will still be a person.
I know.
So, fuck you.
Unapata mtu anakuambia hivyo alafu now you are like nitajiwa si ujiwa
ama mwingine
anajikunja kama kapaka kamenyeshewa si ulikuwa hata kujidedisha wewe rada
mtu kama ako serious akikwambia ataka kufanya kitu mpe ruhusa kufanya kitu anataka kufanya
ataacha
usiwe argue na mtu wacha afanye
hata don't even give advice eti please don't do that. Do it. Let me watch you actually.
Ni kama tabia madem na kuanga nayo. Juu sasa unajua uko na nywele mzuri. Unasema unataka kunyoa.
Sasa ulisikia wapi watu wakisema hivyo?
Nyoa.
But sometimes people actually just want to do short. That is not a form of abuse.
Sasa juu wanaume 10 ama 20.
Hata kusikia your opinion hapo.
Nini yo?
And they actually just want you to acknowledge that that is good.
Unajua tu maybe unajua ama kuna wanaume kama 20 hivi wamekuja unakuwa nywele poa naweza
sasa nataka kujua
so and then unaanza kuwa like hata nataka kunyoa na si unyoe wewe shida yako
unaona hivi unaona venye anaongea sasa unaona sasa hivi venye anaongea vizuri alafu utapata mkiweza kuwa na argument anakupea silent treatment like
kuna shida,
nigga.
isn't that what you want?
Silent treatment is abuse.
But it works.
Sasa kama una try kunimanipulate, so
But
sitanyamaza.
it
Silent
works.
treatment works.
It works,
Yeah.
but it is abuse.
Now let me ask
It's
you.
abuse the same way. It's a form of manipulation.
Let me ask
because
you.
you're saying if I keep quiet, they will feel guilty and come back. Or if I keep quiet, they won't be able to live without me, or they won't be able to go on through the day without talking to me.
Let me
And
ask
I
you
hate,
this.
personally, I hate if you treat
Silent
me that
treatment.
way. Better be sure
Wewe tunaweza
I will
avoid
find a
vizuri
way
wewe.
to eliminate you from my life. No matter how much I love
Gloria,
you
let me
or
ask
care
you this
about
question.
you, I will cut you off.
Usijam.
Silent treatment.
Hey.
Usijaribu kuniambia mimi.
Nitakunyamazia miaka.
Yani mtu eti silent treatment ndio ani control to do what he wants. Ama you hurt my feelings.
Ikwangia control sometimes.
Let me
Inakwanga
ask you this,
protect
Gloria.
your peace.
Tuseme tumekuja tumekosana. Inaweza kuwa ubeshti ama relationship.
Mm.
And then me nimetry to make my moves to you.
Mm.
And then you're like, sitaki kukuona. Wadhani nitakuja kwako tena. You know what? Go with yourself. Yeah. Like me, I tried my best.
That makes sense. I'm just
sense.
saying those people who will use the
Without even
silent treatment
speaking.
to kind of just to make this person do things their way. That
bad,
is
actually.
abusive.
That's
No.
not good.
And that is what I'm against.
No, that's
And if
bad.
that is who you are, start changing
Sitaki
today.
mnipige vita, acha
Start
ninyamazie.
changing today because
From today.
silent treatment is not the way to solve issues. Heri niambie, you will calm down. I will calm down. We
Then
will
we'll
sit
talk.
down and talk about
I
it.
know, that's better.
Otherwise, if you are not mature enough to sit down and talk about it, I don't even have time to even talk to you
I
again.
know.
Maybe umekaa chini.
Because I don't want people because that is, to me, is childish. And I find it so, only foolish people do it.
Una try to solve issues na mtu, and then when you sit down, maybe they walk away.
And of course, to some extent, this person, for them to be able to get to your emotions that badly, you have known them for an extent.
Yeah.
They mean something to you. So which means you know how to talk to them. If they're those people who are so high-tempered, they need time to calm down so that you can have that conversation. Fine. But eti uninyamazie eti ngoja nikutafute. My friend.
Kama mtu ako na anga issues.
Because I used to be.
So just calm. Then we talk.
Na nikikunyamazia ni shida.
Okay.
I mean,
Unless you want to let it go, then don't deal with it.
Yeah.
But if you are going to use that as a form of controlling this person to doing your will, then
That's
I am
bad.
against it.
Yeah.
You got it?
Kama ni ya hasira, you just
Avoid.
ukue poa, then we talk about it.
na kama itanichukua miezi.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Kwani ujipendi unanuna?
Sikujipenda.
My mom told me ukinuna sana unagrow na sura mbaya.
God.
Unapaswa kuwa na smile kila
No
saa.
wonder.
Eti no wonder.
Tuachane
So ni
na
hivyo.
it.
Alafu hata mtu anaweza kuwa naona hizi cases tumeona someone shared your nude photos nini. So you see, that is a mental game. That is publicly humiliating me. Yeah. But sometimes even these ladies be so pretty. And if you post my nude photos, fuck you. Because I'm like, I look good. You know. So but that is publicly humiliating someone with that. That is mental abuse. Yeah. But in the same way,
You look
that
good.
is, it has a sexual thing to it because you're trying to use this against me.
I know.
But I think sometimes when you send a nude photo to someone, you've signed the consent of it's going public.
Why?
We are in a relationship, let's say. I'm your girlfriend, you're my boyfriend. Why would I share your nude pics online? Regardless at kama tulikosana or whatever. Because at the point of which I was sharing this, we trusted each other.
I know.
I still trust you, even if we fuck up our relationship and we no longer work, you will not put me in that kind of position. So that is abuse. In fact, that is ground for a lawsuit.
Hizi lawsuits zinagonga hati siku hizi. So nini imebaki yenye si lawsuits sasa?
It should be,
But,
because people, we have to clean these streets in one way or another. We cannot have people, you're being trusted with someone's nini,
But you can't
someone's
privacy.
Yeah, that is their body. They're choosing to share it with you,
Because
not
they
with
trust
the
you.
world. You.
Yep.
Because unapata this person, she has only ever trusted you with herself, or he has ever trusted you with
I
herself.
know.
They wouldn't do that to you.
Yeah.
So what right do you have?
Or you share you share that nude with your partner, and maybe a few days later unasikia maybe beshte yako ama
Beshte yako
yake
eti, did you
akikwambia,
let me show you this. I'm like, you nigga are foolish. And you're full
Like
of
you're
shit.
my boyfriend, I share my nude with you, then you take to your friend.
Eti. Like a dumb game, and I'm like,
No,
are you
lazima,
are you foolish? Because are you shallow?
No, let me ask you
Why
this.
would you do that?
You guys made this about one party. Now let me take it to the other party.
I am not saying any particular gender. I'm
I
saying
didn't say
irregardless.
I also didn't say
Irregardless, because you're trying to insinuate that we don't know that girls can also
They
do
can.
Okay,
that.
it goes both
We are
ways.
saying,
It's both.
irregardless, if your partner has trusted you with their most intimate parts of themselves, you have no right
To do that.
In fact, if they take you to jail, may you get a death sentence.
Jesus Christ.
So Gloria, everything can.
Who you,
Because
Gloria?
do you know how mad I get when I see rape cases? It makes me so mad. Like, it makes me so mad I would actually kill someone.
But okay, why would you rape a person in the first place?
You see, which doesn't make sense, because sexual activities or intimacy should be consensual.
Yeah.
It
From both
shouldn't
parties.
be you forcing me into it. Even a boyfriend who is forcing you to have sex with him is manipulating you, because being
Can your boyfriend force you to do that?
yeah, they're actually people. Sometimes you just don't be into that stuff, and then they're like, "Oh, come on, you don't want to do this for me." That is manipulating. That is manipulating, but that is
Guys,
not sexual. But that is not sexual abuse.
I'm numb right now.
I'm just saying. But honestly,
the
honestly,
rape
and I feel like the
many
punishment for rape
cases.
is not huge enough.
It should be death.
In fact, death in such a cruel way, nobody will ever think to do
Like
the
the
same
one in
thing
movies.
again.
You cut
In
your
fact, you
head.
should be being.
So that's being in
Mungu
movies.
wazanyie watu.
Because the fact that you will take advantage of someone. Because do you know how many rape cases I've seen
Lots and
of
lots.
children being
I know.
raped? Why would you rape a child?
Very young.
A child was 6 years old, or even 10. Or
Even she's not
any
that
age.
strong.
Even others
enough.
know.
What do they have that you, as a huge man or a woman,
You can't
are
get
going
from
to
someone
take
else.
from them? You know?
Mi oja hata tu niseme hii nitoke. Naangalianga mwanaume, let me give you an example of a man. Naangalianga mwanaume, wasikia mwanaume umerape mtoto wa months, years, like less than 10 years. I'm like, ebu ngoja, mwanaume mzima uliangalia mtoto ukakuwa
I
tandem.
usually think that's not normal. It's
Then I was-
devilish.
It is devilish, and it is grounds for the cruelest death.
I
By the
know.
way, if I ever make it to parliament, I must pass a bill of killing those people.
Tukuchague
Because
nini?
why is someone raping? Why is someone a rapist, and they are being imprisoned, taken to prison to go and continue getting fat and eating food and getting,
They should be
and
killed.
they have already destroyed someone's life,
Yeah,
It does not make sense at all. I saw a case of a Morocco. It was a case from Morocco. I don't remember the name of that guy. I hope that child gets well and actually starts
She
going.
was raped.
He was raped. A boy, yes.
By women.
A 13-year-old boy. I think it was 13 or 14.
By a
A Moroccan boy.
Raped
Not
by
even
women.
by a man. By 14 men.
Oh my
14
God.
men raping
14
one boy.
men raping a boy, and I'm like, you stood there, took turns on a child, when there are actually places It
That's
does not
normal?
make
Like,
sense.
No.
Yeah. And God, yo.
No, that is bad.
14-year-old.
I think that broke me on a whole level, and I really wish I could do something about it, because I would actually kill those people, because
Which
they don't
punishment were they
deserve to
given?
be. I don't even know. They still a campaign of justice for that child and everything.
In some cases, like those
It
don't
kills
go
a part
far.
of you every day you see
I know.
someone take advantage of a child
Like
in that
14
way. 14. And I'm
still
like,
stuck in
you would
that.
gang
It's a ratio
up
of
to
1
rape
to
a
14.
child. It's
Oh, really?
yo.
I mean,
And then as if that is not enough, there's a time I went to visit my sister. So she told me, she was like, you make sure when you get to the hotel, go to the hotel and wait for me. And I will tell my husband to send someone to pick you up. I was like, why? And she told me, when you get to the house, I'll tell you about it. I don't want you to be scared until you get to the house. So when I got to the house, I got late because also traveling in the evening with getting out of work. So I got home and then I was asking her what happened. And then, she told me that a man who was married to a woman around that area raped a child of the woman they are married to. I'm like, nile unapata sasa ni step wake, because now ni kama tu this was like a mother with a daughter and a husband with a boy. They come together. They both have children outside, but they decide to marry. That come we stay thing. Do you know this man raped this child? And as if that is not enough. The child, I think 6 years.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, and then the child saw what the dad had done. And you know what he tried to do? He tried to cut his neck. And I'm like, you will even do that to your own child to hide your sin.
Because
the girl died.
No, wait.
The girl died.
The dad now is cutting the neck to his own child.
Yeah.
To hide the
because
evidence.
the child was running away.
And she could have told everyone.
This world is so fucked up.
And honestly, the fact that is happening so rampantly, it breaks me.
I know. It's bad.
Actually, it is so painful. And then you tell me this person has been arrested and they're waiting to sentence him. What are we waiting? What are we waiting to sentence about? Because I'm like,
campaign.
Yo,
I need to get to that seat.
I will. Yo.
How about the guilty? Don't they feel it?
I don't think some people do that, because
that is why mimi utaniambia eti this person needs counseling and rehabilitation after raping someone. What counseling do you even deserve?
Not only raping.
I mean, I know they are saying you can't judge and everything, but personally, as a human being who knows what I'm capable of, I wouldn't forgive a rapist. Not ever. It will never happen.
Wouldn't do that.
But that's bad. Actually.
Because the fact that there are actually houses where you can actually go pay cheaply. It's not even a lot of money. Cheap. And actually finish there. Your whatever nonsense. Because also you can't go to a place where women are trying to survive by making money out of the sex work and try to take advantage of them. You have to come at them slow. Regardless of where you are, you shouldn't be taking advantage of someone. In that way, because it's
so bad.
It is fucked up on a whole other level. And I hate that we even sit down to have conversations about it.
Mimi sitamani mamaid kwa nyumba yangu in case nipate watoto.
Because they don't care about that.
They only care
the fact that they will take advantage of the children they're supposed to be taking care of. That is fucked up. Because you as a house girl, what is wrong with you? Mimi naweza kutandika viboko. But if I find out, I think that is why I understand why people put CCTV in their houses.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Actually, it's a good thing.
It is a good thing because that is how I protect my children. And in fact, I didn't get why, there was this, I think I saw a lawsuit some time back about a a CCTV not being known that it is there, but I'm trying to protect my children.
Why should I tell you it is
Why
there?
should you have to know that it is there?
I'm
But
protecting
imagine
my
they
children.
I think they even won that case.
They were-
Really?
Yeah. Eti because she didn't know that there was a CCTV. That means
come
nothing.
on.
The fact that you will take advantage of my child, that hata uta unamchapa kwa nyumba yangu,
So
nimekuleta kwangu.
ningejua aje?
How would I have known that you are
Didn't they
doing
won?
this to my child?
They
They
won
walked.
the case.
They
Oh
walked.
God, no. I think we should
It's
revisit
because on the grounds
judicial
of they
system.
didn't know that the CCTV was there.
Why should I
So
tell
apparently,
you? It's my
you
home.
should tell anyone who is in your house that there is a CCTV here.
Why should
How
I
will
tell
I
you?
know?
Kwa nyumba
Do
ya...
the police tell
Oh,
people
come
that
on.
there are CCTV when they go to
I
steal?
know.
Exactly. Same
Ama time
concept.
wanaingia kwa simu yako anakuambianga.
Exactly.
I mean, no. Come
People
on,
who
some
take
things-
advantage.
No, it's my
of
home.
people to
Actually,
that.
Yeah.
that's one thing.
It's my house. I have to do what I want.
I'm
And
protecting
this is
my
me
kids.
securing my family.
Yeah.
And I will check it every day. Unless imewekwa, of which someone won't be crazy, aeke CCTV kwa bafu yako.
Or kwa
Ama
bafu
where
now,
you are
that's
sleeping.
bad.
Someone wouldn't do that.
But in
But
a
where
sitting
my
room.
children interact and
their
everything,
rooms.
you better be damn sure that there will be CCTV.
Yeah, sure.
You will not do bullshit
I
in
know.
my house.
I know.
Because
Kwanza
now...
mimi nikiweza kupata before ufike polisi.
Huko umemuonyesha
Before
wao.
ufike polisi.
Atakuwa
The
na
pain
maisha
that you
moja
made
kubwa kuliko
my
ingine.
child go through in one way or another, you'll feel
And you know,
twice
that's
that.
trauma for a child.
Yeah.
But again, kuna hii kitu ya watoto, the male version of men. You see, tukiwa high school, tungeflex vile tuna like unapata mtu ana flex vile kama kuna maid call, maybe they are sleeping with the
They
maid.
engage,
Yeah. So anakuja kuflex shule, ni buda unaniambia nini? Like bro, hebu ngoja.
Mtoto mdogo ama mtu mkubwa.
Looking at the
high
version
school
of it,
child
high school,
have
even
made
primary,
mwenye ako na miaka ngapi?
wengine hata primary, and then you're like, man, it's okay.
So huyo ana flex ama anasema they are being taken advantage of.
Ana flex. Yeah, kwake ako sawa. He's a small child fucking a big girl.
And you see also, I think
I mean,
I don't understand that.
there is that.
Because I
again.
feel like you being old enough, because there are other people who are programmed to to accept that as normal, because you're so used to someone doing it to you, you think it's normal.
Yeah.
Until you realize
it's,
other children
yeah.
don't go through the same. Have you guys even watched some cases where someone tells you how they ended up being a lesbian? Tell you, our house girl started doing this to me, so I knew it was normal until I reached this point, and now I can't go back because this is how I am,
Yeah.
And you hear such stories and you're like,
So this
grace to these people who have been through this, because you couldn't even imagine being in that position. And you can't even judge them because
they could not control it.
they couldn't control it. This is their situation right now. They don't know any different. And no matter how much they have tried to deviate from this, even after knowing that this is what society considers right or not, they're still not able to get out of it, you see. And therapy can only do so much.
Yeah.
Honestly. It can only do so much.
It does.
So I even got mad when I see the story that was trending about the Alliance teacher. I'm like, yes, there are girls who will come after you in high school and everything. But you as a man.
But again,
as a person in power. Kwanza wewe, alikuwa deputy ama alikuwa mwalimu tu. My friend, mimi nisikie hiyo shule nitakuja. Wacha hivyo tulikuwa tunachapwa na Bazzers Handles.
But Abungoja, sometimes women are very evil. There is this school. It was my sister's school back in high school. Walirape Wochia Kadedi.
Why?
I mean,
maybe alikuwa nosy sana.
Nani?
Wochi.
Sasa unaona.
But rape of any kind is not.
Okay, I'm not supporting it. But
So what if it was the vice versa? Maybe ni mandume walirape Wochi mwanamke. Ungesema nini?
Speechless.
Yeah, it's not
Exactly.
right.
Yeah.
No matter
It's a
what
bad thing.
way it comes, it's not right. Because actually, ladies can rape.
Yeah. And
They
they are
can.
very good at it.
Kwani ushairepiwa?
Hapana.
Oh.
But
What do you
men-
mean they are very good at it? They-
They are good at it.
anyone who is a rapist deserves death.
Punishment.
Jesus Christ. Nyinyi, mi naona hivi ndio tumalize hii story.
Hakuna
Mimi-
kumaliza.
Hapana, Gloria.
There is no finishing.
This
We
story
must
of
have-
abuse, I think the only thing that you can do is lawsuit. Lawsuit. You've been served. I guess that is the only thing that will work.
Because there is no way. Lawsuit is not enough. The fact that inafaa unaona ile mob justice ya kuchapa mwizi. So be that way for a rapist. Don't laugh. It honestly. Because what do you mean? You think you are so high and mighty.
Okay.
You will take advantage of someone.
And
Let's
nowadays,
let them have
wale
consent.
rapists wenye mentally wako na issues.
I don't
Mentally
care.
they are
I
not
don't
okay.
think I don't think at any given point unafaa kuwa in a position ya mimi actually personally kwangu me looking at a 18-year-old girl like ni conversation gani tutakuwa na
Like I'm saying,
successful
kuna wale watu wako mentally ill. They just do things zenye hawajui.
wapelekwe madhara wakae huko. I mean before it gets worse waende wakae huko because now it will get to a point amerape mtu amepelekwa osieti yako mentally heal. I mean no, that is not.
Unajua hata wengine they rape and then
They pretend.
wanaenda wana claim insanity.
Yeah.
That is why mpaka siku hizi you are like, why would I believe that you are actually insane? Because already you are insane, the fact
By
that you
raping
rape
me.
someone.
I know.
Yeah. So the fact that you will even stand before a judge or even public witnesses and be like, I didn't do it. And you know deep down that you did it. My friend, I don't even see why we are going to the court.
Hata hakuna conversation now.
Even the one we said about girls or men sharing nude pictures of someone because that is revenge porn, no?
Yeah.
Those ones. You still deserve death because what do you
What
mean?
the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, I'm like, does this make you feel powerful? Does
No, it's so
Does
stupid
sharing-
actually.
pictures of someone who's trusted you with vulnerable parts of themselves, because seeing a person naked, that is the person putting themselves in a vulnerable position for you to please you.
Yeah.
I know.
And then you come back and take
share.
advantage of that
So
and
bad.
maybe flex out there among your
With my
friends
photos.
with my photos. My friend,
The boys must feel good.
I
No,
really
I'm not supporting that, of course. Come on. Usinipige mimi.
Anyway, yeah, it is
Usinipige.
so bad.
So bad,
Revenge
actually.
porn,
Yeah.
rape, all of these things, all these forms of sexual abuse.
I think we should.
These people don't even deserve to be heard unless you are actually being accused, because there are people who actually accuse someone
sexually
because
accused.
maybe amewakata ama
know.
there is something they have against them
Or they
or
want
nini,
something they
but
can't
the ones
get.
who are guilty,
Yeah.
I don't think they deserve any listening here.
They should
Because
not live.
yes, we shouldn't judge, we are humans and we sin differently, but for that personally, for someone who rapes, I will judge you
I think we should
strongly.
implement-
So in fact, abusively, I will beat you up. I do not, in fact, every time I imagine someone has been in that kind of vulnerable position, do you know how many people have that tattoo?
Like the one which happened in Wiki, last month, I guess. That's the model.
Mm-hmm.
What do you call it? Kalikuwa sijui ya world, sijui ni 19 ama kalirepiwa kwa nyumba.
Yeah.
Oh,
Na alikuwa model, imagine.
Sasa
Na she has
sikia.
a dream.
This
Na kauliwa the same way. Na
they cut the neck because it's efficient and everything.
Yeah.
But
But I
these people
guess
taking advantage
we
of.
should implement a way in this system, in the world system, the when it comes to law. We should implement a way yenye ni ya kuput away these guys for good. like
Forever.
na pia
like until they die,
in a way yenye ita discourage mtu atafikiria hivi kwenda in that
or
position.
you starve them.
Because hata
Don't
maybe
give
mtu
them
anataka tu
food.
kwenda jela.
Why are you laughing?
Because I mean
Because rape is cruel, no?
Yeah, it
Why do
is.
they deserve any better? I
Because
don't
actually
think. I
umeharibu
don't
life ya
think.
mtu.
Yeah. I don't think you
Everything.
deserve any better than what you have
Nothing.
given out
because
to
let's
the
say
world.
it's a rape to a child, mtoto ata grow with that trauma.
They will never recover.
Yeah, and it affect even other people who are not part of it.
Sure.
Yeah.
And
I
later
even,
watu wengine
I even
the
had
traumas.
to take a training, sexual gender-based violence. I finished that training.
Ndio maana unataka watu wanyongwe.
Not nataka watu wanyonge. I did that for the
Si
people who
kunyonga,
have
kunyongwa.
survived
Kunyongwa.
such things.
Without W. Tana hiyo ingine.
I did that. I took that training so that I could, if I ever sit down with a person who has this, I will know how to deal with it, because I think to some extent I also still want to be a therapist.
But you can protect yourself when someone wants to rape you.
How?
See, kama ni mwanaume
Knock
anataka
them.
kukurape you, knock them. Hizo balls zao.
But what if they are many and they overpower you?
Tuseme kama uko place yenye kuna watu, you can scream for assistance.
Let me ask you, has that story ya kuscream ever
Lakini unaona
worked?
that won't work in a workplace. Imagine someone sexually harassing you in a workplace.
In a workplace.
How will you protect yourself? Because let's say this person is in a powerful position. This person, you can't even, it's your word against
I'll
his
choose myself.
or hers.
Maybe he or she.
There's
the
not
boss.
much you can do about it,
Yeah.
Unless you resign from that workplace.
I know.
Because sometimes you want to really trust that they will find justice for you. But then they look at, what does he bring to the table? How much work does he do for this organization? Then they look at you, maybe you are in junior positions, and they are like, we will rather let her go. Maybe I will sue you till my last day. You cannot. What do you mean? I am going through these, and you as an organization choose to, go with these people instead of protecting me, because ideally that is offensive. It's even, I think, in most of the laws at the workplace, in every organization, sexual harassment is not allowed in any way. So any untoward advances that I don't appreciate, to court,
Everything.
we sue you. You go to prison, or you are served a death sentence.
That would work. So let's implement on the judicial system when
and
it comes
avoid
to such.
going to parties.
Achana na watu wetu wa kupati.
No,
Gloria,
listen. It's not about that, because people actually have how many you have gone to parties. You know how many people have had spiked drinks and ended up being raped. That is what I'm saying. Nimekushika, si ndio? So that is what I'm saying. Always try. It's so unsafe a world that it's either you are working with a pepper spray, you are working with a taser, because you just never know which evil is after you,
Exactly.
And we shouldn't have to live in a world where we are feeling that unsafe every damn time. It is not right. It's not correct. We should have these laws revised. There should actually be such cruel punishments for people who take advantage of people in so many ways. There should be punishments, because if these punishments are there, then they wouldn't take advantage of people.
Exactly.
They would think twice before doing that. Especially rape. They don't deserve to live.
Sana.
Yeah. Sexual abuse among all abuses are bad, and everything. For me personally, anyone who will take advantage of you sexually,
killing,
should not deserve to live. And that is my take.